Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by once again. And thank you as usual for your support and your like and your comment down below because it's important and I appreciate you, my subscribers and those who watch my videos. I'm back with another topic. In fact, this topic has been trending for the past 3 weeks or 4 weeks? Pardon me if I don't know how many weeks, but today I've decided to address this issue because I didn't even want to talk about this issue until this my favorite lady. Was her name? Her name is Nezeval. She talked about it, and the way she has narrated it's just I really enjoy the way she has narrated it, and it's just the truth. Even though I know that a lot of us black people will still be blind, will still be dumb, will still be deaf, A lot of us will still harbor that our self-hatred is still going to be embedded in us. It will always be there. It will not leave. It will never die, you know. We are shameful. We should be ashamed of ourselves, but most of us are not. The whole world can see us, but we cannot see ourselves. We cannot see our downfall. We cannot see our curse. We cannot even see resurrection. We can't even see amendments. We can only see running to other people's community, and doing everything to demean ourselves, to bring every other raise up but ourselves. So that's my own way of opening this video. Yes, although I don't have any editing or whatever to do this and do that, but that opening, that's my own way of opening the video. I'm going to play this topic I'm going to talk about. I'm going to play it to you now, and then after you watch the part I'm going to play to you, then I would say whatever I want to say and then end this video because I don't really want it to take too long at all. So let's get on the video. I hope it shows the person properly. I hope so.
Of South Africa is our unity, and this was portrayed in the Rugby World Cup in 2023. We can see the power that unity has, and it is a driving force to perfection.
So hello guys. What's up and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's me, your girl Barrister Neze, and this is Nezeville. Oh my God. Chidinma Vanessa Onwe Additional is a model and an undergraduate studying at the University of Pretoria in South Africa.
Hello, South Africa. My name is Chidima Vanessa Onwe Adechina. I'm 23 years old, all the way from Cape Town. I'm a netball player and an RB law student.
She was born. She was born in Soweto. She was born at the Chris Hani Baragwanath Hospital in 2001 to a Nigerian father and a South African mother. We will come back to address the citizenship status of her mother, but for now, let us proceed with the story. Chidinma was a participant at the Miss South Africa beauty pageant in 2024. It is a tough pageant, believe me, a very tough one, where the most beautiful of the most beautiful girls will battle for the crown, where the winner will represent South Africa at the Miss Universe beauty pageant slated to hold in Mexico come November. Chi, as she is fondly called, was up to the task. She's got all that's needed. Beautiful, intelligent, outspoken, the physique, slender, tall, her catwalk to die for. And she scaled the screenings, one after the other. Chidinma got to the top 30 and she scaled through. And then they were sieved to the top 11 and she made it to the list. They were further streamlined to the top 9 finalists, and Chidinma Vanessa Additional was in the list. She was killing it and killing it effortlessly. Trouble started when Chidinma's name was noticed by the South African public. Excuse me? Chidinma Additional, we will be damned. Is this not a Nigerian name? No. Is this person affiliated to Nigeria in any way? Does this lady have any Nigerian heritage or ancestry or bloodline? Not on our lives. And before we knew it, wild, xenophobic, Afrophobic, discriminatory roars began echoing all around, sounding like drums of war, insisting that Chidinma must not be allowed to participate in the pageant because of her Nigerian heritage. When this whole thing started, it seemed like some small noise that would fade away in no time. Chidinma had submitted her personal information and her documents to the organizers of the beauty pageant, and they had gone through it and they had certified her qualified to participate. But no, this was not just some little social media unrest that would fade. This was growing and getting more vicious and looking like something that could break out into a mayhem or some kind of protest, something that could lead to the xenophobic attacks of 2019. Do you remember those attacks?
I hate foreigners and the government is doing nothing.
And this is our leading anti-migrant group, Operation Tutu.
We cannot be under attack by foreign nationals and do nothing about it. Something needs to happen.
Hundreds of people have traveled from across South Africa to attend today's conference.
Oh, I'm happy to hear that all the foreigners are going. We must be realistic here, that most of the problems that we have are caused by the influx of foreign nationals. I'll be honest with you. In some instances, we need to really be harsh.
In 2019, many foreigners, no, don't get me wrong. I do not mean European foreigners. I do not mean Asian foreigners. I mean black foreigners, especially Nigerians, were attacked, maimed, and killed in a series of xenophobic attacks. The pioneers of these attacks had claimed that Nigerians and some other African nationals had come to their country to take their jobs, to spoil their country, to commit crime, to do bad things, that they were fighting to reclaim their land, that these foreigners had invaded their land, had taken their business, had stolen their jobs, had committed crime on their soil, were doing this and that. And guess what? One of the major activities of that protest by these spearheaders was burglaring, stealing, breaking into, looting the shops of legal residents, the shops of legitimate business owners. That was their way of protesting criminal activities by foreigners, by partaking in criminal activities. What a wahoo, what a wonder. But anyone with a molecule of sense in their head, anyone with an atom of brain cells in their head, will know that these people were not upset with illegal immigrants. They are just filled with hate for any immigrant at all. Those with black skin, just as theirs.
I hate foreigners and the government
So back to Chidinma. The protest and the backlash was getting heated with every passing hour on social media. In fact, they opened a petition where thousands of South Africans signed to get Chidinma out of the competition. Change.org had to take down the petition because they found it malicious. But they didn't stop there. They were unleashing hateful, vile, disgusting words. In fact, I cannot even put such words on my channel. I won't even give them the privilege of reading their tweets or reading their messages to you guys. No heart deserves to be polluted by such hate. Death threats were being issued. These South African agitators were bent on bringing down fire and brimstone if Chidinma didn't get disqualified due to her Nigerian affiliation. The South African Department of Home Affairs picked interest in the case and launched an investigation into Chidinma's identity and heritage. And a few days ago, it published a report. And according to the report, it said that it found preliminary evidence to suggest that Chidinma's mother is not South African, but she is Mozambican, and there are indications suggesting that she stole the identity of a South African woman about 23 years ago, in 2001, in order for her to obtain a South African citizenship. It said that it plans to press criminal charges against all those implicated as soon as the investigations are concluded. So Chidinma's mother may face prosecution, she may face a revocation of her citizenship, and she may face jail time. Chidinma, on the other hand, seeing that her life and the lives of her family members were in serious risk and jeopardy, had no other choice but to withdraw from the pageant. She issued a statement that she had backed down and she's no longer in the competition. Do you know the tragedy of this case? This was not the story or an incident of a girl who was made to withdraw from a beauty pageant because she entered using falsified documentation or false citizenship. No, do not ever get the bone of contention wrong. This was not the case at all. Because when this whole agenda and agitation began, the propagators of this calamity did not have any inkling that Chidinma's mother was not truly a South African. They had the impression that she is South African, but they still insisted on having her kicked out solely and only because her dad is Nigerian. Despite, according to the South African laws, any person who either parents is a citizen of South Africa is also a South African. So Chidinma's mother, then when this whole agitation started, was deemed to be a South African. But just because she is mixed with a northern African country, it was a taboo to these South Africans. And they had to taunt and hound and bully and oppress and victimize and call out this lady until she took a bow and left the competition. That was the sole reason. So if you are a pathetic, xenophobic imbecile, own it with your full chest. Do not hide behind, it's because her mother was in Tanzania, it's because her mother was Mozambique. That was an after event. That was not the reason why this girl was called out to leave the competition. The reason is because her blood is mixed with Nigerian blood. The reason is because they heard a Nigerian name. The reason is because they are a vile breed of small-minded bigots who are steeped in hatred and ignorance, who are consumed with perpetrating division and hostility amongst their own kind. And you know who the very worst
Oh God, my video nearly fell down. I mean, like I said, I don't want this video to be more than 30 minutes long. Nazeville, this lady, this phenomenal lady has said it all. She has said it all. I could even rewind it for her to say that part again. Self-hatred, diabolical, evil-hearted human beings are found in the black race. They are found in the black race. And this is the reason why every other race and the race you help them to create don't like you people as black people. This is why. Unfortunately, innocent black people like me will now receive all your, people like us, we receive the downside of what you other hopeless, useless, division-driven, foolish, untrained cow in the black community do. How can you, black people, reject your own? This reminds me in the Bible of how even you, the black people, rejected this Jesus Christ that you all carry on your head. You go to church and praise him every day and every Sunday and give offering in the church to him. You yourself, you rejected the Jesus Christ. You rejected it. You rejected him. The same thing you are doing to this day, rejecting yourself, degrading yourself, telling yourself you are not this, you are not the same as those who look like you and are from your own race, your own breed, your own bloodline, your own ancestors. The Americans do this, always saying they are not the same as Africa. They are not this, they are not that. For some reason, I don't know what the South Africans have seen, what is wrong with those people there. I think it's because of the misbreed in their community. They are all, the head, the brain, the head is not working fine anymore, or whatever it is with the South Africans. That they find problem with either Nigerian, or they just find problem with being black themselves. I just don't know what is wrong with you black people. And I made this video to say I am ashamed that the South Africans, they rather give that position, they rather give that glory to someone that don't look like them whatsoever. In fact, talking about the topic is making me weak. This ends why I didn't want to talk about the topic in the first place. Because it's disgraceful that I'm even coming online on YouTube to talk about this. So disgraceful. This is our lineage. This is our cause. It's not that I don't know that. I know our cause. I know our problem. When I see black people, I already know their problem. But black people don't know their problem. Most of you don't know your problem. Most of you don't even know who to deliver your problems to. Most of you don't know who to throw your problems at. Most of you don't know your enemy. You don't know your enemy. Hence why every country of yours is overtaken, is controlled. Yes, overtaken, controlled, destroyed, let down by you, black people, and those you give upper hand to. It is a shame. It is a shame. I've been hearing of this topic, but I just said I didn't know what it was all about until I actually watched it, and I'm like, you see, this is what we are talking about. This is what I am talking about. This is the basis of my channel. This is the reason I started this channel, to address black people. Black people. People from the earth. People of the earth. If you don't know what black people means, the original black people. Your division, your problems, your pains, your lack of education. When I say education, I don't mean you going to study at the university or do degree or do master. No, 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 no. Basic education of your history, your lineage, just basic education of who you are as people, of what you should do as people, of how you should be as people towards yourselves. Basic education. Black people don't have it. And then you go and study master, you go and study PhD, you go and study all those nonsense course, all those nonsense things you think you are studying, without still a basic brain on your head. Basic is not there. Basic brain is not in black people's head. Brain. Oh Lord, I am so tired. I am so tired. South Africa, America, what is the other one? All of you dividing yourself, arranging yourself, scattering yourself, fooling yourself, disgracing yourself, dismembering yourself in the presence of the whole continent and the whole wide world to see how you truly are. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace that when I, as a black woman, I know who a black woman is, I know who a black man is. I know that they are my own. And I do everything possible to address every black man and black woman I come across with peace, with respect, with love. But to know that many of you you disregard your life, yourself, and those that look like you. You have no appreciation, you have no love, you have no human pride for yourselves. Yet you point fingers and keep blaming and blaming and blaming when you are repeating just that same thing your ancestors did. For example, the Americans said the Africans sold them, but you are doing that same thing by not reading your history, by not knowing your history, by still pointing fingers when you are doing just that same thing your ancestors did back then. You are doing just the same, but you are so blind to see. You are so blind to see what you are doing to yourselves, black people. Or in the name of what's that word again? Validation from other race of people. Or in the name of you not being able to stand on your own 2 feet, that you need other race of people to collaborate with you, to join you, to actually bring whatever it is into force and into recognition. It's a shame. It's a shame. I pity you, South Africans or Americans. And to be honest, this is black people all over the world. It's not only South Africans is just showing their own for the world to see. But all of you black people, this is how you are. This is how you are. Even in the Nigeria, Igbo cannot marry Bini. Bini cannot marry Yoruba. Yoruba cannot marry Sokoto. Sokoto cannot marry Hausa. Hausa cannot marry this. Even in the Nigeria, they are their own problem there as well, with their racism to themselves, towards themselves. America, the same thing. Now the South Africa, who is fooling themselves for the whole world to see, like the black people do. When are you going to have sense in your head, black people? When are you going to wake up? When are you going to be matured? When are you going to actually sit down and understand yourselves and others? Where they are taking you to, where they are leading you to, the destructions you are creating for yourself, providing for yourself, the destruction you are paying for, the destruction you are feeding, the destruction you are helping to continue to rule you as black people. My people die from lack of knowledge. Who are the people dying? You black people, you black men, you black women, you black children. You are the one from your own lack of knowledge. Your own lack of knowledge. I feel sorry In fact, I feel sorry for myself that I, as a black person, I'm beginning to just dislike the black people and black race. I'm beginning to dislike you people. Because you don't learn, you will never learn, you will continue to suffer. You will continue to be a laughing stock. Let me not be insulting you because I am black myself. Your lack of proper intuition, proper knowledge, basic knowledge, it's not ordinary hand. It's a curse. It's not ordinary hand. It's a curse. It's a curse. Miss America, when they do Miss America in America, it should be with a black woman winning it or a black man winning it. When they do a Miss America in South Africa, it should be a black man winning it or a black woman winning it. When they do Miss South Africa in Nigeria, it should be a black man or a black woman winning it. Just like it is in India when they are doing their competition, it is an Indian woman or Indian man. Just like it is in Chinese people when it's a Chinese man, a Chinese woman. Just like it is in Poland and in Australia, in wherever it is, other countries, other race. But you black people, no. That spirit, the spirit. It's always with you. It's in your fingernails. It's in your toenails. That spirit, that bloody spirit of self-hatred, brainwashing, poverty-stricken, slavery-stricken mindset, devil. God. To know that our ancestors fought for nothing because of you dumbass. It's a shame. It's a shame. To know that they fought for freedom. They fought to be loved, to be accepted. To have rights like their enemies. And you black people are doing just like their enemies. Towards yourselves. Towards yourselves. It just shows that when another slavery begins, South Africa are very happy to just sell Nigerians, sell all black people away. The same way Americans. You are redoing what your ancestors did. Where you are pointing fingers and pointing blame. You are doing the same thing. And every word, the whole world, the other race are watching you and laughing at you. You are creating weapon for them to continue to shoot you with, to stamp on you with, to disrespect you with, to see you less than, to disregard you with. You, the black people, are the creator of all this negativity towards you. You are. And I hope that the Almighty comes very soon and maybe destroy your world. Destroy your world. Destroy your world and create new black people of substance with sense. New black people, strong black people, not this wiki link like all of you I see all over the place. It is a pity. It is a shame. If you've watched this video so far, like, subscribe, and comment down below. Thank you for watching. I just hope that the next generation are not destroyed by you this generation. I just hope. I hope. Look after yourselves and thank you for watching. Bye-bye now.